Hello and welcome, Virgo. I am Pisces Intuition here with your weekly reading. All right, so Virgo, keep in mind this is going to be a general reading. So definitely just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If it's not resonating, that just means it's not your message, and that's okay. So let's see. Let's go ahead and get into it. I think that's all I had to say. All right, Virgo. What is coming in for Virgo? Ooh, okay. A lot of heart chakra here. We have financial and material changes on the bottom. So there could be some changes coming your way. Possibly, again, financially, materialistically, things like that. You have spiritual union here, which would be like the Two of Cups. You have the emotional loss, which would be Five of Cups. You have the throat chakra. And then you have light. Okay. That would be the Sun card. So right away I'm noticing 2 5s. And with another 5 being on the bottom of the deck, let me just show you that. I kind of feel like you've been having like a sixth sense, or almost like your intuition kind of like saying, like hold back on spending. Like maybe there was a purchase you wanted to make and something just kept telling you to kind of just wait, and I feel like that's because there are some changes coming. I keep getting, for some of you, it's like you were going to repair something on your vehicle, but I keep getting like you're going to end up, finding it's better, compared to like, cost it's going to take to actually fix the vehicle, or to just get it, a newer vehicle, or, something in better condition. I feel like you're going to be putting your money, towards like another option. I keep getting, again, options, and I do get something, like I said, with a vehicle. I also keep getting like a slowdown of pay. So this could be hours getting cut. This could be, some kind of change within your job, but definitely within your finances. So again, I just want to kind of throw caution there. I do feel like there's some changes coming financially speaking. All right, so Virgo, getting into the rest of your cards here. I do feel like you are kind of like mourning the loss of somebody. This could be, a relationship where you thought, everything was good, or it's just like you really felt, connected to this person, like you really love this person. And I feel like, again, there's some big changes that have taken place here. It feels like, you and this person aren't talking. I feel like, you and this person, I keep getting, for some of you, you're together, but I keep getting like a distance. So what I mean by that is like, you're still together, you're still in the relationship. Possibly some of you are still living together, but it's like there's that emotional distance between the two of you. It's just like things aren't what they used to be. It's like, I really love this person. Like how, can we fix this? Is this fixable? I keep getting, again, just like feeling, see how he's like cupping his heart? It's just like feeling a lot of pain, feeling a lot of like, I love this person. I want to fix this. Can we fix this? Or is this just done and over? Should I just let them go? Will they be happier that way? Or, I keep getting you just kind of going back and forth. But with the throat chakra here, this is saying speak up. Speak your truth to this person. I do feel like this person does still have feelings for you, and I do feel like this is hopeful as far as like fixing this connection, because we have light here, which, again, that's very abundant. That's very hopeful. That's, having, a lot of, I keep getting like there's still potential for growth. So, again, a lot of hope is still here, and I feel like you're holding on to it. I do feel like, you and this person are going to be talking. I just feel right now there's no communication. Nobody's really, I guess, kind of fighting for the connection. Everybody, it's just, I shouldn't say everybody, but it kind of feels like the two of you are just kind of, almost like kind of backing off, just kind of letting things kind of be. Nobody's really saying, hey, I'm sorry, or hey, I want to fix this, or, I miss the way things used to be. Nothing like that. I feel like, there's just like silence. All right, let's go ahead and start clarifying. So we have Death. We have the King of Wands, King of Wands, and then King of Pentacles here. Okay. So I keep getting like almost kind of butting heads, again, like a disagreement. See how this person's concentrating more like on the pentacle and this person's just kind of like facing the other way. I keep getting almost like kind of butting heads here. With the death card, it's just like, again, it's like we have this great love, this great connection, but we're just going to kind of let it end. It almost kind of feels because of pride and ego getting in the way. Again, I keep getting no communication. I keep getting, nobody wanting to apologize first or wanting to, it's like you want to fix this, but you're kind of like waiting for them to make the first move and vice versa. And I think that's kind of where the problem lies, is because there's just waiting and nobody's really taking action. Okay. All right, so we have Page of Wands, Knight of Cups, and the Ten of Cups, clarifying the Five of Cups here. So definitely a lot of feelings still involved. Emotional contentment. It's like, we've kind of lost that within ourselves. We've lost that within the connection. But again, I feel like this Knight of Cups is kind of holding back. I feel like they are holding back their feelings, holding back saying and speaking their feelings. And I feel like you're kind of doing the same. Like I said, I get a lot of stubbornness and a lot of letting ego and pride kind of take the lead instead of our heart, our feelings. And it's just like, I'm not going to be the one to make the first move. With the Page of Wands, again, it's kind of saying that somebody's going to have to kind of humble themselves to say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and speak my truth. Worst thing they say is, look, I'm not feeling it anymore and I'm done. But at least you get an answer. You get your truth. You get where this person stands, where you stand, and there's not going to be that feeling that remains of what if. You know what I mean? So with the Page of Wands, like I said, I do feel like there is going to be some communication. I do feel like, again, there is still hope here. I feel like you can reignite this spark, reignite this flame, but, it's definitely going to take some communication. And I feel like that's where the main struggle is communicating. Yeah, see, then we have the Queen of Cups here. We have the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, there's got to be equal give and take. There's got to be equal amounts of communication. One person cannot carry on a full conversation. Unless you're talented, you can carry on a full conversation with yourself, but but that doesn't help fix a partnership. That doesn't help fix the issues within a relationship. So it's definitely taking, like I said, communication from both sides. And that's why the Six of Pentacles is here, kind of saying, we need that reciprocity. We need that equal give and take. It's got to go both ways. Otherwise, the scale is off balanced and it's not going to work. If only one person is doing the work, it's not going to survive. It's not going to last. And I feel like that's kind of where it kind of feels like, I kind of feel like both of you almost kind of feeling the same way of like, you're the one to always try, or you're the one to always, I keep getting like, I'm the only one that tries. It kind of feels like they're not putting in their share, but funny enough, I keep getting the same thing on their side about you. So it's like you have those mutual feelings where both of you feel like, you're doing everything you can and it's getting you nowhere because they're not doing their part, but the other one is viewing the exact same way. So again, definitely some open, honest communication is needed. We need to find that compromise. We need to find that middle ground here because there's still feelings on both sides. Both of you still have a lot of love for each other. It's just, we've kind of lost our way, along the line here, along the way, along the road. We've lost that connection. We've lost, what is that song? It's like a really old song. You've lost that loving feeling. I'm like really eclectic when it comes to music, so yeah, I'm sure you'll hear me say like all kinds of songs. But yeah, it's like a really old song. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, well, we've got our 3. Bottom of the deck, I gotta show you that. Ace of Cups. Beautiful. So like I said, I don't feel like hope is lost. I feel like we can get this back. I feel like we can, we can mend things. We can fix things. I feel like, again, it's just going to take some open, honest communication, and it's going to kind of you know, what's going to be like the hardest part is setting aside that pride and ego. You know, just kind of taking some ownership on both sides. So not just on your side, not just on their side. It's going to take open, honest communication on both sides. With the Nine of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Strength card, yeah, you know, again, it's going to, you know, it's going to take that strength. It's going to take that loyalty between the two of you to realize, you know what, I do want to do this. So, you know, I'm going to try my best. I'm going to do what I need to do here. You know, Ace of Swords, let's, or I don't know why I keep saying Ace of Swords. Page of Swords, you know, let's actually talk. Instead of just wanting to talk or holding back communication, let's actually talk. You know, instead of just kind of stalking social media or I keep getting like pointing fingers, like going back and forth, like, you know, well, actually, you know, you started this, you did this. Well, you know, it's about saying, you know what, okay, so I did this, you know, and then letting that person say, okay, yeah, well, you know, I did this too. I wasn't perfect either. Like I said, it's about finding that compromise. With the Nine of Cups, see how she's just kind of sitting there? Again, I keep getting like a sense of stubbornness, Virgo, from your side and from your person's side. You could be dealing with an air sign, or I got a little bit of everything here. Air sign, earth sign, water sign, fire sign. We got, you know, cups, we got wands, we got pentacles, and we got the cups, wands, pentacles, yeah, and swords. So yeah, we got them all. But like I said, there's definitely not a lack of feelings. That's for certain. So, and like I said, I'm still feeling like there is a lot of love between the two of you. There is still hope. There is still, you know, room, like I said, potential to really kind of grow this connection and keep it going. You just got to know that you want to fight for it. You just, you know, you got to put in that work. You got to put in that compromise. And I feel like once you do, I feel like they kind of follow your lead, you know, kind of like, okay, well, you know, I see Virgo's willing to try, so, you know, I'm going to try too. I'm going to do my best. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get an oracle card. I have that new Pop Smoke's song in my head, Demeanor. I don't know why. I don't know if that's any, I don't know if it has any relevance for this reading, but for some reason it just like popped in my head. So, I don't know. But we have doubt. So I release the need to know all the answers. Yeah, you know, again, it's kind of about finding compromise. Let me show you the bottom because it feels really important here. We have humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Yeah. So where there's doubt, I kind of feel like that's more just fear and ego getting in the way. And where there's humor, I feel like, you know, again, that's the connection between the two of you saying, we can still find this compromise. We can still make this work, but we got to set aside our doubt. We got to set aside our fear and our ego, and let's focus on each other. All right. I want to start doing the charm readings a little bit differently, but I just got to get a couple things first before I can do that. All right, so we have H, we have L, we have a blank one. So there is something unknown about this situation. We also have D, we have A, we have E, we have another E, I, and Z. Okay. I keep getting Z or Zed. I get aid as in like, you know, kind of helping, you know, again, possibly compromising, but definitely kind of helping, you know, helping each other out. And I don't know why I keep getting understanding. There's like nothing here that would spell out understanding. But I keep getting like understanding. So again, it kind of takes me back to compromise between the two of you, between this connection. We also have what spells out lie. So again, there could possibly be some trust issues, or maybe there's just, you know, again, that fear and ego of, you know, or that is causing some kind of doubts or something. But, you know, again, I feel like communication is definitely where it's got to go. So. All right, so we do have the charm here of Sagittarius. So again, I was picking up some fire, so that could be a sign for somebody that, you know, you're dealing with a Sagittarius. We also have the little mask there. So again, I keep getting, you know, hiding feelings. Like I said, just kind of pulling back, you know, hiding away, you know, instead of just opening up and communicating, you know, look, I really do love you. You know, I take blame for my part and let's move on from here. You know, let's find that compromise. I feel like, you know, again, that stubbornness and just hiding behind a mask, like, well, if you're not going to own up to it, I'm not going to own up to it. If you're not going to say, I love you, or, you know, express your feelings, I'm not going to either. Like, I just feel like being very closed off. And I feel, you know, again, just like y'all are button heads. All right, so we do have a little airplane. This could possibly be, you know, long distance. I also keep getting with the little ice skate there, I keep getting skating on thin ice. So it's almost like we're kind of nearing the end of this connection. Like if we don't try to fix this, I feel like all will be lost. And I feel like, you know, it's always going to kind of be that wonder of what if, you know? So again, it's at least worth saying I tried. You know what I mean? All right, so we also have the little shoe here. This could be a runner, like someone who, you know, just who doesn't know how to admit fault, who doesn't know how to own up to their responsibilities. And while that's not, you know, on you, like you can't help that, you know, this could just be, you know, kind of saying like some traits, something like this is something that they need to kind of fix within themselves. Something that, you know, again, this could be their insecurity, you know, something along those lines. I also get somebody planning a trip to go hiking or something about hiking. I also keep getting like running, like some kind of marathon or something. So, and then we have the little moon. So with that little crescent moon, I do keep getting something. It's almost like releasing, like slowly releasing something. And I feel like, you know, this could be slowly releasing fear or ego or just kind of seeing something different. I don't know why I get that with that moon, but I'm just getting like slowly releasing something that's just kind of holding you back. So. All right, well, that is what I have for you, Virgo, so hopefully this helps. Thank you to each and every one of you guys. I do appreciate all of you. You are absolutely amazing. Have a beautiful rest of your week. And as always, take care.